Growing sweet potatoes in containers is easier than you might think, even if you're tight on space. This method allows you to enjoy fresh, homegrown sweet potatoes without needing a large garden. Whether you have a small balcony, patio, or even just a corner in your yard, you can harvest sweet potatoes right at home. Here's everything you need to know to grow them successfully in containers. Start by choosing the right container. Sweet potatoes need space to grow their roots, so pick a container at least 12 to 18 inches deep. The deeper the container, the better the potential for larger sweet potatoes. Plastic, wood, or even an old barrel can work as long as there's drainage. Proper drainage is key to avoiding waterlogged soil, which can cause root rot. Ensure there are holes at the bottom of the container for excess water to escape. Now, let's talk soil. Sweet potatoes prefer loose, well-draining soil. A mix of potting soil and compost works well, and adding perlite or sand improves drainage. Sweet potatoes thrive in slightly acidic soil, with a pH between 5.8 and 6.2. Avoid heavy, clay-like soil that can compact and restrict the growth of the roots. Loose, airy soil allows the tubers to develop properly. Next, plant your sweet potatoes. Rather than seeds, sweet potatoes grow from slips, small shoots that sprout from a mature sweet potato. You can either buy slips or grow your own. To grow your own, place a sweet potato in a jar of water, making sure the bottom is submerged. Once slips grow to about 6 inches, break them off and plant them in your container. Space them about 12 to 18 inches apart and bury the base in the soil to help the roots develop. Sweet potatoes love sunlight, so place your container in a spot that gets at least 6 hours of direct sunlight daily. If you're growing indoors, a sunny windowsill or grow lights can work well. Without enough sunlight, your sweet potatoes won't produce well. Keep the container in a spot that's sunny and make sure it gets the light it needs to thrive. Once planted, water your sweet potatoes regularly but carefully. Sweet potatoes don't like sitting in soggy soil, so water when the top inch of soil feels dry. Be mindful not to overwater, as it can lead to root rot. Consistent, moderate watering is essential for healthy growth, but always check the soil moisture to prevent waterlogging. While the plants are growing, the vines will spread out. You can let them trail over the edges of the container or train them to grow vertically if space is limited. If using a taller container, a small trellis can help support the vines. As the vines grow, they will form tubers underneath the soil, which are the sweet potatoes you'll harvest later. The more space you provide, the larger the tubers will grow. Fertilization is important for sweet potatoes. Use a balanced, slow-release fertilizer to feed the plants every 4 to 6 weeks during the growing season. Don't overdo it. Excess fertilizer can lead to too much vine growth and fewer sweet potatoes. A little goes a long way, so aim for a steady, moderate feeding schedule to encourage healthy growth without overwhelming the plant. Keep an eye out for pests, like aphids or whiteflies, which can damage your plants. If you spot any, treat them with organic insecticidal soap. Root rot can also occur if the container doesn't drain well, so make sure the soil stays loose and well drained. If you notice wilting or yellowing leaves, it could indicate a fungal issue, so remove the affected parts and ensure good airflow around the plant. After about 90 to 170 days, depending on the variety, your sweet potatoes will be ready to harvest. The leaves will begin to yellow and the vines will start to die back, signaling it's time to dig up the tubers. Use a garden fork or your hands to gently pull the sweet potatoes from the soil. Be careful not to damage the tubers while digging them up. Once harvested, allow your sweet potatoes to cure for a few days in a warm, dry spot. Curing helps to develop the sweet flavor and improve storage life. After curing, store your sweet potatoes in a cool, dry place with a temperature between 55 and 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Proper storage can extend their shelf life for several months. Growing sweet potatoes in containers is a simple and rewarding way to enjoy this nutritious root vegetable at home. With a little attention to the container, soil, sunlight, and watering, you can easily grow a healthy crop of sweet potatoes in even the smallest spaces. If you found this guide helpful, drop a comment below and don't forget to subscribe for more gardening tips.